I have to pee really, really quick.
We're still recording.
That's okay.
Does everyone remember Bumpits? Oh my god, I owned a Bumpit. I'm not even embarrassed. This is like middle school. I used to take back this weird top, like I'm one of those little dogs. Do you know the one? And then I would flip it over, put in my Bumpit, tease the hair, and I would go to middle school like this. And I would do that all day. Just a little background. As you all know, I made a TikTok, posted a couple good ones. Then last night I was drunk and I filmed one that is so embarrassing. It's like a desperate plea and I don't know what was wrong with me. It seems like a PSA. It seems like someone people would like reach out to. Like this video if you're not good at TikTok and you don't want to learn the dances and you're not that good at impressions unless they're really specific, which basically means impressions aren't for you and you're just on here to get people to look at your content or to get famous. And then I woke up the next morning and I deleted my account because I was so embarrassed. It's not in the cards for me. I just thought you all should see my really humiliating last TikTok. Like, what was I thinking? Sorry, I'm in the car. Anyway, before we get on with the down low on dating and, you know, the drinking and the drama, I just wanted to call something out that I read the other day. Someone shared in their Instagram story that it's like millions of people posted a black square on Blackout Tuesday and only like a couple thousand, not a couple thousand, but thousands instead of millions of people had signed like petitions for like reopening Breonna Taylor's case and stuff like that. And I'm just saying, if you posted a black square and you're watching this right now and you haven't signed a petition or donated or gone to a protest or read something or watched something or had a tough conversation with someone who you know doesn't agree with you or with someone who needs to watch something, then, you know, you were performative. You don't really care. And I'm posting this so if this is something that resonates or is about you, that you can put your money where your mouth is. Or anyway, here are some resources of places to donate, petitions to sign and stuff like that. Just because the work isn't over, don't only do the work when you feel pressure from the internet or when everybody's posting about it. You should always, the work is continual. But yeah, basically before the drinking and the drama and the nonsense of my video, I just wanted to say that I hope you're all still doing the work, and if not, then do it. If not, no biggie. Get up next time, like do the work, okay?
So I just have a couple questions here that I feel like either you've thought of on a date or other people think of, or people that have been through this. So this is kind of like giving a bunch of people's opinions on stuff to just kind of like lend some help to the other daters of the world. So some of them are hot, some of them are a little spooky. And we're going to do the same style going around.
Like we're the pros.
Yeah, we're the pros. We're the pros. We are all single, so we are clearly the pros.
I know a bunch of people that are in relationships. Pros.
So this is just to lend some guidance, right? What are some personal red flags? So just go around. You can do more than one, obviously.
I feel like if they don't tip well, I feel like that's a character thing, and that shows me a lot of who they are as a person.
So the first one was furries, and then the second one...
What is that? You don't know what a furry is?
Google it.
Google it. Furries, these fuckers!
There's a documentary. It's crazy.
And then the second one is when they like keep interrupting you whenever you're talking. And it's like, I'm trying to say something, so just like listen, and then I will
And
stop.
timing is everything.
No.
Furries and interrupters. Anything in between, good.
What about furries who interrupt?
Don't even talk about it.
Something that I don't really like, just because I'm someone who likes to talk a lot and like especially talk a lot about myself. I don't like if I'm like rattling off questions to ask them and like they either don't say like, how about you? Or they don't ask me anything. You know what I mean? I like
when you're like feeding them the info too.
Right. Because I feel like then every time it ends up being like, you know, say I ask them a question, they answer. And then if they don't say like, oh, what about you? Or whatever, then I feel like I want to tell them, but I feel like every time I can't be like, oh, well, I like, you know, like I feel like that's very weird.
My like personal like red flags are, I'm like loud and outgoing. That's not what I'm talking about, but I'm saying like they just like, they're like screaming, like they're just too loud. It's like, okay, like you don't have to scream, you know what I mean? And then also, like if the date is just too long, this could have been over like an hour ago. It's not like it's going good and I'm like, oh my God, it's been 4 hours, but like it's like, it's going all right. And I'm like, holy shit, like this date did not need to go this long.
I hear that though, because sometimes I'll have honestly like a good date, but I kind of want it to end so we can like lock down that we had a good date and then we can plan another one. Let's just lock in what we had. I feel like a personal red flag for me is genuinely someone who's also trying to get into like the entertainment industry, like comedy or acting or writing. I want someone who's like interested in that stuff. Like even when I'm not doing stand-up, I feel competitive over the people that are doing stand-up. I couldn't, especially until my career was established, I feel like I couldn't be with someone who's also running the race. Unfortunately, their passion is a red flag for me. What do you think is your best pick on your dating app and why, starting with Canon?
This one, it's a picture of me at the UN.
That one's your click one?
Because they're always like, why were you there?
Again, I don't know if it's my best, but I do get the most like comments on it. Is this one? It's like,
Thank you.
yeah, it's like me and it's not my, it's like my fourth one or fifth one, but it's like I get the most comments, which is interesting.
There are honestly two.
Oh yeah.
But
Yeah.
then when that's a hot commodity is this one.
Love it.
Well, you know, guys, like that's my thirst trap pick, you know? I'm like, all right, let me put a thirst trap in there and there we go.
The pick that gets the most comments is this pick.
Yes.
But this is my first pick.
Oh,
Like that,
You were drunk off your ass when Liam was taking those.
I'm just thankful that one of them came out good.
So actually, I changed my first photo after watching your video last week, and because of the first photo theory. So this one is like a little too professional. I think it's like a really great photo of me.
It
Yeah.
is.
Yeah.
It is.
I was watching this YouTube video,
It's always hard for me to find out you guys watch other YouTubers.
and it was like basically was talking about like what kind of pictures people want to see on dating apps, like what kind of pictures should you put of yourself to get you
The Hannah's video.
Look who just super liked me.
He's cute.
Hannah.
Oh shit, he looks like someone from The Bachelor, bitch.
I'm about to be very wealthy. Emma, yes or no? Is it really fun or is it kind of weird if a person wants to get wasted on the first date with you?
I think it's fun, but wasted to the point, like a good wasted.
No one's like passing out, but they're
Right.
like, let's get shots, let's get drinks, let's get crazy. Steph?
Okay, well, you put it like that, then yeah, I think that's fun. But you know, you guys know me when I get wasted, so I would probably be like, I'm sorry for what you're about to witness. Do
I
it.
feel like it'd be more a red flag if like they kept getting drinks and
And
I weren't trying to make it fun.
Yeah.
I say yes.
Canon?
Easy, quick, fun.
Canon slogan, easy, quick, fun. What is something unforgivable for you? For me, it's cheating. Like if someone cheats on me, like it's never happened, but like I know, I don't care what we had, I can't bring it back. Liam?
I would say yeah, same. Or like if for some bizarre reason they like got into a fight with like my friends or my family, I would be like,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah.
And this is like very egotistical and like self-absorbed of me, but like when I get sick, I need someone to literally just text and ask if I'm okay or if I need something. If
That's
they
not
don't do that-
egotistical.
If
no.
they don't do that, if they don't do that, you're over. It's done.
I one time was dating a guy and I went home from work with like the stomach flu. Like I was like puking at work and he texted me if I needed anything. And I was like, honestly, if you could just bring me like something to eat, I am just like too exhausted to get out of bed. And he was like, oh, well, I don't know if I'll have time. And I was like, why would you offer?
That's my biggest thing. It's like, one, if you don't even offer, and then two, if you do like the fake offer where you're like
Yeah.
trying to do it, that's
It's just like I wouldn't offer if I wasn't ready to do it. Sorry, Emma.
I think actually very similar to what Liam said. I think first I agree is cheating. Like, could never get over that. And two, if they like were really rude to like my mom or like, you know, like just very dismissive or like didn't have like a, not, they don't need to be like friends, but like, you know what I mean? Like, just like be nice to my mom.
Steph?
Yeah, my number one absolute unforgivable thing in a relationship is cheating. Like, that is just something I will not fucking tolerate ever.
So this one, what article of clothing is like, I don't know why, but I can't be with them. You go first up.
This is gonna sound weird, but if they're wearing like the wrong kind, I'm like, or there's just something about this article of clothing that I'm just like if I see it on a guy,
What is it?
on a guy, I'm just like, I don't know, like
Tell us.
it's socks.
Yeah.
I get it.
It's not because I'm like, ooh, I'm like feet. Like, I'm not some crazy feet person.
Nobody thought that.
There's something about like guys' socks that I'm like, I don't know about this.
Yes, I agree.
Okay.
I don't know. Put them away. I don't know why, and I can't explain it, but I know they're not the one. Like, I know, like, it just won't work if in one of their photos they're wearing a North Face jacket. Like, I can't explain it, but when I see a guy in a group photo in, like, it's zipped up and it's a North Face, I'm like,
I don't really know. I think the only thing that's coming to my mind if you're like obnoxiously wearing brands just to be like, oh, I'm wearing this brand. Like, I feel like a lot of times, like the Gucci belts, I'm over the Gucci belts. Like, we know.
Guys
Like-
who wear like Supreme.
Cannon.
We got two fedoras and cowboy hats. That's it.
Fedoras are gone.
Call it a day.
In my head, the person with the fedora is like taller than me. I picture like a tall guy in his 40s and he's wearing like a button-up white t-shirt and he's got on the fedora.
Okay, mine is specifically if they wear like white New Balance like dad shoes, like with jeans. When you're young, like put on like a better pair of sneakers. Like wear like Vans, you know what I mean? Like don't put on like Nikes.
All right, so the next question is kind of specific, okay? What TV show is a red flag? Like when people put on their bio, like on Hinge specifically, like an ideal Sunday is watching the show. I don't know why, but I've never watched it. And I will not like somebody who's put Rick and Morty. I don't know why. But for me, I'm like, I'm not watching that. I'm not learning about these science cartoons. No, thank you. People love Rick and Morty, and I'm too. Let's just keep going.
When
All
he
right.
leaves, it's alarming.
Liam,
The Office.
Get
I'm
him
sorry.
off. Get him off. Get
I'm
him
sorry. I associate The Office with my teenage brothers. And if a gay man is saying that he loves The Office, I associate that with my teenage brothers. And that to me is just, no.
Kevin.
I'm back.
I fucking hate adult cartoons. Bob's
off.
Burgers.
Burgers is so good.
Bob's Burgers is the
Big
only
Mouth.
one I'll watch.
Big Mouth is so good.
Big Mouth is
Morty.
good.
Like, I will not watch any adult cartoon. So if you fucking have that in your profile, no.
Come on,
I
Free.
love this show. I watch this show on my free time. I think it's hilarious. However, it gets on my nerve a little bit when people use it as a personality trait, which is The Office.
I'm gonna say something very, very controversial.
If you say Friends, I'll kill you.
I'm gonna say Friends.
Bitch, you're dead to me. You're dead to me.
I was
But
Right.
it's the same thing with the personality thing with The Office.
Okay, what's your other one?
Sex in the City.
Girls, we're leaving.
That to me is it.
4 episodes left.
I think I have the necklace.
I'll even say it too. I'll do a third one.
What is it?
Grey's Anatomy.
Oh, that's
Oh,
good.
well,
I've never seen
that
that.
to me is like
Okay.
The Office and Friends. Like, that's in the same category.
No.
Of, like, using it as a personality, though.
What is everyone's drink of choice on the first date?
Margarita.
A nice white wine.
Like a Stella.
Margarita.
Vodka soda. I love my vodka sodas. All right, so here's the last big DL on dating. One thing that when you see on a dating app, it doesn't matter what the rest says, you're in. And one thing you see on a dating app, and it doesn't matter what the rest says, you're out.
I like a good nerd, so like anything space affiliated. I love talking about space.
An all in is if they mention or like have a good like SpongeBob reference.
Yes.
I'm all in.
Cannon's frozen, right?
Yeah. Oh my god.
Steph?
Not sarcastic. I don't really
Yeah.
like sarcasm, but like witty and like funny, or I don't know, something.
My all in that I see on someone's profile is truly when they talk about how they secretly love to stay home. I'm such a homebody. I love like ordering in and drinking and this like on the couch, like watching TV and movies. So that to me is like, I'm pregnant, I'm engaged.
I view this as like just swiping. So I'm picking, if you're a Virgo, I'm swiping. And if you're a fan of the Housewives, I'm swiping.
Now go for all out.
It's like if I see like your party like all day long, like if it's every picture you're like out at a club, out at a bar, out like doing something. Like I want to see like your inner side. Like I want to see like your cat or your dog. Like I want to see just like yourself. Like I don't want to see your friends. Like I don't want to see you out drinking. Like
I don't want to know your friends.
Yeah, I don't want to see your friends because if
Get
I
them out of
date,
here.
if I date you, I'm going to see your friends. If I date you, I'm going to go out with you and I'm going to see you out and about and out at a club.
When they choose the prompt, like either most spontaneous thing I do or best travel story, and they just say like
Study abroad.
right, if they said like lived in Italy for 3 months, but it was just like studying abroad.
This is literally what fucking kills me. You know how Hinge you can do like captions on your photos now? So like on a photo it'll be like, oh, like guess where this photo was taken. But on the photo you can tag the location. So like literally they'll have the location tagged as like Denver, Colorado, and then the caption is guess where this photo was taken. And I'll click on the image and I'm like, what?
That's
Like
so
if you want me to guess, don't fucking put the answer.
Something I really cannot stand, specifically on Tinder, I can't stand the no bio.
Like, you're
Like if you have no bio, like you couldn't have typed out something, or you just have like where you went to school or where you work.
I have two. So my thing is that if your first two are group pictures and I can tell which one you are. Bye.
Yes.
And then if you look angry in every photo, like they're trying to like be like smizing and like try to look like serious, but they look angry in every photo. Like,
In conclusion, thanks to my favorite singles to have on my YouTube, my averagely successful YouTube. I really appreciate you all coming on and giving my viewers the DL on dating. Is everyone's glass empty?
empty.
Empty. I ate all the ice.
We're empty, but we're full.